PulseChain and PulseX, two of the biggest name in the Richard Heart ecosystem. But I'm about to show you a 12 million market cap token called PRVX. It's going to outperform both of them. And why the window is getting close? It's getting close very fast. Better pay attention to this video, because at the end of this video, you are going to realize why you need at least 100 million to 20 million to 10 million even PRVX in your holding. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you, oh, get in on PRVX, but I'm just going to show you real numbers, mathematics number. What you can do with it is obviously, it all depends on what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor, just for a disclaimer. Let's talk about number first, because number doesn't lie. Remember, PRVX, PulseChain, PulseX, I want you to understand that I hold all of them. All right. Now, when it comes to PulseChain sits around. Let's check what is the market cap of PulseChain first before we go in, and let's check the market cap of PulseChain. Is very important. PulseChain market cap is around $52 million. Yeah, $52 million. Now, what about PulseX? PulseX is around the same $52 million, right? Is around the same, almost the same with PulseChain. Now, what about PRVX? I want you to understand that the market cap for PRVX that's shown here, 50 million, is full diluted. What I mean by full diluted, FDV. It means if you include the $400 million that Richard had put, which we doesn't include. All right. So the real market cap of PRVX is $12 million. All right. Now, that gap right there is an opportunity. Some of you don't know this. I want you to recall when doing the launch of PulseChain in 2023, May 2023, when PulseChain launched. I want to give you something that happened to me. That is why I'm going heavily on PRVX. I know what is going to happen in future. When PulseChain launched, and PulseX launched, PulseChain was 4 times bigger than PulseX. You do know what happened to me? I swamped all my token to PulseChain. I was thinking, oh, PulseChain is a layer 1 blockchain, is the major coin. You know, PulseX is just a decentralized exchange and all of that. Fast forward today, if I hold that my 200 million PulseChain, which is worth about $50-something thousand to $70,000 during the launch. If I put it on PulseX, I would have get about 2 billion to 3 billion PulseX, and today I would have about 4 billion PulseChain together. Do you know that's what I missed? Because when the buy and burn of PulseX goes live, people realize that PulseX have more differential rate than PulseChain. PulseChain is actually inflating. People don't know that. All right. So the gap right now is there, is your opportunity on PRVX, and people are not paying attention. For PRVX to match PulseX and PulseChain market cap, it needs about 10x or 9x for them to match in real time market cap. It's just for PRVX to, it's not a moonshot. I'm not talking about a moonshot. I'm talking about just for PulseX, just for PRVX to catch up with its own ecosystem siblings, and it haven't even started learning yet. So for PRVX to match to the level of Hex, the level of PulseChain, the level of PulseX, it need a 10x to 9x or 8x minimum just to catch up with ecosystem siblings. Do you understand? And some of you are not paying attention on X. You are not following Richard Heart, because if you follow Richard Heart, you can see that, go to his last 3, 4, 5 days post. He constantly shilling PulseX, saying, "Oh, PLSX changed this." I'm sorry, he was constantly shilling PRVX, saying PRVX give you a better security. PRVX changed this. We're not talking about that, all right? But I'm just giving you a hint so you understand that PRVX have its own sacrifice money. PRVX is an entire is a ecosystem on its own. People don't know that yet. All right, but here where it gets so crazy interesting. PulseChain and PulseX, as great as they are, there are infrastructural plays. All right, you are betting on a chain. For PulseChain, you are betting on a chain to glow, on more users, on more transaction, on more TVL that have a slow burn, beautiful slow burn. PulseChain have a slow burn. All right. So if you are betting on PulseChain, you are betting on infrastructure play. You are regarding PulseChain to be like Ethereum, like Bitcoin, like all of that, which is good. You have to think about it. Is it really possible? Can it pull off? I don't know what future hold, but from what I see with ADA, with all these, it's not even possible. I can tell you for free, it's not even really possible. But when it comes to PRVX, it's a utility token with a bond mechanism. Every single transaction on PRVX protocol bond PRVX. More volume equal to more bond equal to less supply equal to higher demand in price. That's not a hope, that's just a math, simple mathematics. That's why anytime I look at PRVX mathematically, the math is screaming at me. Oh, I can't even help myself anymore. At this level, I don't even know how to tell you what to do when it comes to PRVX. And the use case for PRVX replace centralized exchange using zero knowledge proof of P2P, ZK knowledge proof of zero knowledge proof P2P, no middleman, no KYC drama, no exchange hack, no freezing withdrawal. These are the things that we demand in crypto. This is the future of crypto trading. PRVX is a fuel that powers it. People don't realize it yet until every dream started out as a scratch, as a nonsense. The man who invented Ledo, when he invented the Ledo, people said, "Oh, he's a crazy man." They lock him up in prison, in psychiatric treatment, say that he have lost his mind. How can you build a Ledo out of thin air? When you come up with your idea, people always laugh at you first, then they realize everybody need it. PRVX is what everybody needs. It's the future of crypto. People don't know that. All right. Now, for PRVX to get adoption is very easy. More likely to get adopted more than PulseChain. PulseChain is a layer 1. It needed a lot of work. For PRVX, me and you as a Nigerians, I get banned from using Binance. If PRVX support Nigeria now, that I can transact my money from my bank and all of that, I will start using PRVX right away without wasting time. You understand? I will start using PRVX right away without wasting of any time. Now to think about it, the micro environment we are in right now, institutional are appealing into crypto regulation, are tightening around centralized exchange. Every time a centralized exchange gets hacked, every time a withdrawal got freezing, every time a government shut down on exchange. Do you see recently time the US government shut down a Iranian centralized exchange, the biggest exchange in Iran. Now think about it. How is Iranian people going to start using crypto? That is where PRVX is coming. Because it's a centralized exchange, anybody can use it. You can just hook in and put your money and get out and a lot of that. People don't see PRVX in a way that I'm saying it. So every time that the government shut down a centralized exchange, PRVX become more relevant. All right, the world is building a case for PRVX every single day. PulseChain and PulseX, we do very well. I'm not throwing them off the boat. I hold on both of them, but you probably hold them too, I know. But if you put $1,000 in PulseChain at 52 million market cap, all right, and put $1,000 at PRVX at 10 million to 12 million market cap, which one have more room to grow? Think about it. The answer is obviously PRVX. If PRVX go to 10 million market, 100 million market cap, that is a 10x. If PulseChain goes to $500 million market, $500 million market cap, that is a 10x. All right. Which one have the more room to grow? Now think about it. PulseChain have about 200 and something thousand holders, and these people are exhausted. These people are tired. They want the price to come back to sacrifice phase so that they can just get their money back even. Now when it comes to PRVX, who is holding it? Hardcore believers, people who believe in it and had vision, people who understand the game like me and you, who understand the game that is about to play, and who position very early. All right. If PRVX go to 3 billion market cap, everybody who sacrifice become a millionaire. If you put $10,000, you become a millionaire. If PulseChain goes to sacrifice, if you sacrifice, you get your money back. These are the two different types of scenario that is going to play. So which one do you think Richard Hart will likely to put money? Do you want him to put $50 million on PulseChain and buy it up to sacrifice phase? And people will say, oh, after 10 years of waiting, after how many years? After I invested sacrificing, after 5 years, I received my money back. Richard Hart, you are a horrible man. Or do you want Richard Hart to put $50 million on PRVX and create a new millionaire, and people will start praising him? Oh, Richard Hart have made us a millionaire. Yes, I am buying PulseChain. I am buying Hex. Richard Hart is the king. Which one do you want? This is the two scenario. People don't know these. This is what is going to happen. All right. We are still early at 10 million market cap, 12 million market cap. Some people might grow it. I want you to understand. Bitcoin was once $100. Bitcoin was once $16,000 just 4 years ago. Yes, people always even BNB was once $150, $3, even 5 cents. People don't like cheap price. That is one thing I learned in crypto. People like to buy when everything is expensive. Look at people are buying SpaceX as $2.something trillion market cap. A company that's not making up to even $100 billion in profit. People are buying it at a 12 trillion market cap. Where do you want it to go? To go to quadrillion to make you a 10x? So this is crypto. This is the world, the reality we live in. People like to buy when something is expensive. They like to FOMO. That is why the rich keep getting richer. Look at the rich. What do? They invest in SpaceX at a valuation of 100 billion, and they're selling it to you at a valuation of 2.7 trillion. That is why I am buying PulseChain at 10 million to sell it to you at a 10 billion market cap when I become rich and become wealthy. Yes, because you like to pay higher. Of course, you like to pay higher. So I should have loaded up when it was a 10 million market cap. Oh, don't be that person. Don't be that person who will say, oh, I saw PRVX when Crypto Through Daily was talking about it. I would have bought more. Oh, I missed out on this one. You won't afford to miss out on this one. This is the last opportunity for any man on earth to become rich. AI is coming for that job you are doing, that school you went is obviously nothing. You are going to be poor. You have programmed to be poor by AI. The best time for you to get in to be rich is now. $10,000 make you a millionaire. In the next 2-3 years, you put that money in treasury, but you don't need, you retire, you buy your house, you live. I handle everything. The world have changed. So don't be that person that will be the person that will regret. Regret come with a heavy price that people don't want to talk about. All right. PulseChain and PulseX are reliable family. All right. I want you to understand this. PulseChain, PulseX are a reliable family car. Now, PRVX is a sports car in a garage that nobody noticed it yet, but get, all right? But you get it. I want you to understand. PRVX is a sports car that bought in garage, and probably people are using that daily reliable car. Yeah, people are using that. So when they pull up that sports car from the garage, which is PRVX, people are going to be amused of what is going to happen. All right, I want you to understand, the buy and burn is not life. The protocol is not fully deployed. The ecosystem is real. The Charat's fingerprint are all over the place. You can see him shilling PRVX on X. I want you to understand. I have made myself clear before. I have showed you that if version 1 is Hex, version 2 is PulseChain, version 4 is PulseX, and you think version 4 will fail, you are a failure if you think that. Version 4 of everything is always, you look at JGDP, version 1 was not reasonable enough, version 2 was very fast, version 3, version 5 was the best. Even now, look at Claude AI. Version 1, version 5 is, they don't even want to release version 5 to everybody. The USA deem it as a security threat. That is how I think, that is why I said version 4, version 5 of everything. If I remember, the first time I'm in crypto, I used to buy everything I see that is market cap is low, the price is high. I don't care about anything. I buy it. I hope it will go to 1 billion. I don't ask myself what will make that money to go to 1 billion. All right. Today, before I put my money anywhere, I think about what is going to be the catalyst that is going to make this thing to even worth it to start with. And where I am in PulseChain ecosystem is because we have $650 million on Ethereum. I know that money, if Ethereum does well, that money is going to flow back to PulseChain, and PulseChain, PulseX, they will not be in the same price. So this is how I think in 2026. In 2020, in 2021, I am not thinking like this. I am following a random YouTuber. I am following a BitBoy. Now look at where BitBoy life is. That is why I say the version 4, version 2, version 5, version 6 of everything is always not the same. And that is why I say that PRVX is version 4 of PulseChain ecosystem. Richard had take his time, deliberately didn't peg it with Hex, PulseChain, and PulseX. He pegged it with only stablecoin, intentionally, decisively. I want you to understand. Let that be in your head, back of your head anytime, that this dude did not peg it together with other coins so that it's not going to be dragging it down when it's down. All right. Now I want you to understand something. You are buying PRVX now. You are likely to become rich. Yes, I said it. Remember. And if this video makes sense to you, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, help me let this video list to the little PRVX holders. I don't know how we are going to be holding 13,000 people holding PRVX, and I'm making a video about PRVX every single day, and I'm just getting 1,200 people. I need 13,000 people who are holding PRVX to start watching my content and see the reason why they should not give up on their back for whatever reason. All right, smash the like button, subscribe, because every single day I drop video about PRVX, cover the Charat entire ecosystem, and I tell you that we are going to be a millionaire, whether you like it or not. If you hold tight, you are going to be get rewarded. PulseChain and PulseX, they are solid, but at 10 million market cap on PRVX is the highest upside bet in the entire Charat ecosystem. With the price right now of today, remember that number, because I want you to remember that number very well, because one day you are going to be looking at 1 cent and you will come back at this very video. Look at this number very here. Look at it. You will come back to this video, and by then people will start talking about, oh, Crypto Tool Daily is a Nigerian guy who talk about PRVX. Oh, this guy is genius. I'm not genius. I'm telling you a simple mathematics. This is a simple mathematics. Me and you know this very well. We understand this. We see this. But you act like you don't know. All right? Comment below what your price target on PRVX. Drop your comment if you are holding PRVX. We are going to moon very soon. Shortly, if not October, everything is going to bottom in October. And we know what is coming next. Stay crypto, stay healthy. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because things are heating up. The peace deal with Iran is over. And now it's time for us to go to the moon. We have been to the bottom. We have endured a lot for the past 5 years. We have lost our prime in crypto. And PRVX is going to reward all of it. For the past 5 years, the time we wasted in crypto, we are going to be rewarded by PRVX. Make no mistake. Let nobody deceive you. You are going to be rewarded. Thank you for watching and make sure you stay healthy. I will see you in the next one.